This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. More shaking for Texans as the state comes under fire from the feds. The TexasTribune.org contributed to this report. The EPA says North Texas earthquakes are likely linked to oil and gas drilling. Texas is home to thousands of such oil and gas wells and is now the third most at-risk state for man-made earthquakes, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, behind only Oklahoma and Kansas. Scientists have known for decades that injecting fluid deep underground could trigger earthquakes, and a growing body of research has now linked disposal wells to seismicity in Texas and other states, which continues to grow more frequent. The EPA says their annual evaluation has shown Texas to be at odds with how it's handling thousands of those injection and disposal wells across the state. Likely, as the shaking increases, the political challenges will increase as well for the Texas Railroad Commission, which oversees the politically powerful oil and gas industry of Texas. A 19-year-old Texas A&M student from Frisco dies at a fraternity party, likely from an opioid overdose. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report from College Station. Police were called to the Sigma Nu fraternity house just after 4:30 early Saturday morning and found Anton Gridnev unconscious and not breathing. CPR was performed as Gridnev was taken to the hospital where he died. College Station police reported that fraternity brothers told arriving officers that Gridnev had taken some kind of opioid. Police then searched the fraternity house, finding illegal narcotics and drug paraphernalia in some of the rooms, which led to the arrest of 4 house brothers. They could face up to 180 days in jail and a fine of $2,000 each. Gridnev's death is still under investigation. A Fort Worth judge temporarily blocks new bathroom use guidelines allowing for temporary separation of transgender bathrooms. WFAA.com contributed to this report. The federal transgender guidelines was issued in early May for the nation's public schools, allowing transgender students to use bathrooms and other facilities that align with their gender identity. Now, in a 38-page order released Sunday, U.S. District Court Judge Reed O'Connor said the status quo should remain in place nationwide until the court rules on the case or a federal appeals court provides further guidance. The judge went on to say the injunction therefore applies to those states whose laws direct separation. This will continue for the moment Texas' ability to maintain a separation of transgender bathrooms or requiring the affected students to use the facilities of their birth gender. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Key, Skyserve Texas News.